What the fox is up, all you internet junkies? I am the FaxFox, and today it's the end of the world as we know it. Or that's what Christian conspiracy theorist David Meade would have you believe. Now, he's predicted that the end of the world will begin on October 15th. That's this Sunday, people. Mark the date in your calendar. I use the word begin because it's not going to end the world on the 15th. It's just going to start 7 years of trials and tribulations, judgments, where your soul will be judged and whether or not you get to go to heaven and all that great Christian conspiracy stuff. Anyways, during those 7 years, we're going to have tsunamis, we're going to have hurricanes, we're going to have earthquakes, we're going to have volcanoes, we're going to get hit by an asteroid. This asteroid actually has a name and is apparently part of the Nibiru star system. Now, if you don't know what Nibiru is, it's also known as Planet X, and it's a planet that apparently exists on the other side of the sun within our own solar system. The other part of the planet Nibiru conspiracy is that it will one day slam into Earth, ending the world. Now, David Meade predicted on August 21st that the end of the world was beginning and it would take place on the 23rd. Now, if you remember, August 21st is a significant date because that's when the Great American Solar Eclipse took place. That was supposed to signal Nibiru slamming into the Earth on September 23rd, which was David Meade's original conspiracy theory and end of the world prediction. When that didn't happen, he twisted the story and said, we misinterpreted what he said, and it's just that planet Nibiru would closely pass by. He also blames the events of Hurricane Harvey, which decimated Texas, and Hurricane Irma, which obliterated the Caribbean islands, including Puerto Rico, and slammed into the coast of the United States when it hit Florida, and then made its way further inland. Now, he says that those are all signs of this coming apocalypse that we will now experience starting October 15th. I forgot to mention, oh my god, how did I forget this part? Nuclear explosions and detonations will take place between the US and Britain and China, Russia, Iran, and of course, North Korea. That's also supposed to take place in our 7 years of judgment. So we can expect nuclear war as well. Now, these are all just conspiracy theories, and there's nothing remotely true as far as I'm concerned. There's a reason that he didn't get the prediction back on September 23rd and was wrong and had to spin his stories. The same thing will happen again. Now he's open-ended his story though, so that any natural disasters that take place after October 15th, he can just say, see, I told you so. They're just going to take place and they're going to get worse. And now there's the other factor that we can also blame these natural disasters and the increase of natural disasters on climate change and our effects on the planet itself. Some would argue are greater effects than others. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, during this 7-year time frame, we're supposed to be hit by an asteroid. This asteroid is supposed to be part of the Nibiru star system. And as Nibiru passes close by the Earth, we will be hit by wormwood, which is the name given to this asteroid by David Meade. So, of course, no biblical conspiracy theorist would ever be worth his weight if he did not tie the Bible into his conspiracy theories. In this case, it is the passage from Luke 21:25-26, which reads, there will be signs in the sun, moon, and stars. August 21st, solar eclipse. On the earth, nations will be in anguish and perplexity at the roaring and tossing of the sea. Hurricane Harvey and Hurricane Irma would fall into those definitions. People will faint from terror, apprehensive of what is coming on the world, for the heavenly bodies will be shaken. Now, I have to assume that's going to factor in the 7 years of tribulations and the nuclear explosion specifically, because what else is going to shake the heavens? So we now know that David Meade is trumpeting in the judgments of Revelations. On top of that, he's brought in Planet X, also known as Nibiru. This is a planet rich with its own conspiracy theories. If it's something you'd like to see me cover in the future, leave a comment below and let me know. So, now, do I believe that this is true? Not a chance. This is 100% just a crazy conspiracy theorist who's put together some end-of-the-world prediction to draw attention for himself. NASA themselves say there is no planet Nibiru. If it existed, all the armchair astronomers would have found it by now. Even if NASA was trying to cover it up, there's just too many people that are watching the skies. Somebody would have seen it. There would have been solid evidence of the planet existing. There'd also be solid evidence of this 3-kilometer wide asteroid named Wormwood that's apparently part of its star system. So as far as worrying about the world ending, I would relax. Don't worry about packing in supplies. It's not going to be the end of the world. Just another crazy conspiracy theorist. And so that'll wrap up that story. I just want to remind you guys to leave comments below and let me know what you think about the show. Give me suggestions for future episodes because I'll more than likely cover them right now, especially if you want me to cover Planet Nibiru. Make sure you put your paws on that subscribe button so that I know that you enjoy the content that I'm delivering. And don't forget about the scary story. FaxFox Frighteners is what I'm trying to call it. Hashtag FaxFox Frighteners. That'll be released on the 13th, the 20th, the 25th, the 27th, and on Devil's Night, the 30th. So, until next time, I'm the FaxFox saying, Fox off.